Tuesday, February 28th. How embarrassing for one of us. See, I'm back and I am alive. And see, camp permission slips. Does anyone else have camp stuff to turn in?
No. Can I get another one? I'll give you mine.
Wanted to check to make sure. Then I have the ones you can see me at the end. And grades are updated. They have the quiz on there. They have e-learning. B points are also updated. 1 second. Yes, I got it. Hey, let's see, from there, so your e-learning, it has now officially been graded and put up on there. Unsurprising, biggest issue was not following directions. Especially of all of my classes, this class had more people than any other class not follow directions. It was almost impressive. And you guys weren't even here. You were at your own houses, and yet somehow you guys were psychically linked. Because it said, give me advice for kids who are going to give speeches next year. And a lot of you just gave me advices about life and about how to not get in trouble in class, which was fascinating, but did not follow the directions at all, because learning is hard. Grammar IXL, it is now up to you as far as the grammar goes.
I'll give you my pencil pouch. I don't care about my pencil pouch.
And so with the grammar IXLs now officially being assigned, this is the only way you can retake quiz. If not, that's fine. If you're fine sitting with your F, sit with your F. If you are wanting to change and no longer have an F, you're going to have to do an IXL, and then you can retake the grammar quiz. If not, I figure at this point, we're almost 3/4 of the way through. Yeah, after class, not right now, but I'm teaching right now. And so once you've done that, let me know, and then you can retake quiz, and that is good with me. If not, then it'll just stay at the F. What's up?
Can we do this?
Sure. There's 4 of them I did: adverb, adjective, preposition, and verbs. You only have to pick one of them. And then do the IXL up to 85%, and then once you've done that, let me know, and then you can retake quiz, and then you're good to go.
85%.
So quiz-wise on this thing, it is graded. Average grade was at 65%, which was not the best on that one. So I had kids who complained to me that the quiz was not straight off the blue sheet, and the answer is, duh. Yeah, I'm not giving you a quiz that's straight off the blue sheet. That would not require learning. So the blue sheet is not to give you answers on the quiz. The blue sheet is to help remind you of the stories as we go through. My quizzes, my goal is to make you think. The thing that half of you hate doing and the other half are allergic to, that was my goal with it. If you got less than a 21, you failed it. You are more than welcome to redo it if you want, and you can get up to a 21, which brings you up to passing. Yay. But if not, you are more than welcome to stick with your lower grade. Just like if you want to go down to 1 B point, you are welcome to put up your feet while you're in Struggle Town. And then you're only 1 point away from your next prize. And then we're getting close. But that'll be up to you. We're going to go through some of the tougher questions here in a second to help you. Ivy?
Can I check what I got?
Yeah, not right now. That's why it was up here before class for you to check. Harrison?
D plus a failing grade.
Is D plus a failing grade? Anything below a C minus is in the failing family. So from there, if you redo it, which is fine, that's why you had 3 attempts, 2 in class, and then 1 to go back and make it up. You just have to email me and let me know, and I'm happy to give you points.
No way, bro.
Right. So here are the ones that people struggled on. First one. Which god is most likely to be behind the giant X on the poster of the Greek god family tree? Well, 1, I didn't expect you to have the poster memorized. That's why you hit the button right there, and it brought up the poster for you to look at. And then I figured you would just look at the poster to make your life easier. If it helps, it was right there in the directions where it says, hit this button to see close-up of poster.
It's funny.
And then what I expected you to do was go through this list and see who's on here to figure out who's crossed off. So as you go through it, you're like, Hera. Oh, there's Hera. Dionysus is right there. Hermes is there. Athena there. Cronus there. No Aphrodite. So then who's it going to be?
Aphrodite.
There you go.
That's what I got.
So that's all it came down to, was you guys going through and literally just looking at the poster, looking at the list, and then going, here's our one person not listed. Yeah, over half of you guys missed this one.
I got it right.
Why is that
Go you.
right?
Like I said, half of you, not all of you. So the half of you who just said, I got it right, good job. That's how half
I
works.
said thank you very much.
Huh? Next one, number 2. If the following statements were true, which we consider the most ironic,
True.
ironic meaning the opposite of what we expect, meaning it should not connect to what they are the god of. So, what is it Hermes is the god of?
Speed.
Like carpenter thing.
Nike.
He's the
Right?
speed.
The
He's the
speedy
speed.
god, so giving him shoes would make sense. What is Athena the god of?
Thinking.
War.
Thinking, so a math tutor named after her would make sense.
Stuck in my nose.
What is Hera the god
The
of?
wedding
What?
month.
So having wedding dress named after her makes sense. Hades,
Because he doesn't talk, so.
does he like people?
No.
So the idea of a social media site named after the god who hates people would be ironic. Again, about half of you guys
Oh,
got that
I
right.
got that.
I got it.
Good job, the half of you who are the ones who got it right. What's up?
My contact just fell out.
Do you want to go back again?
Sure.
Go
How
for
do
it.
you have contacts fall out so hard?
5.
Yeah, I just put it back.
According to our discussions in class, what was it the Greeks believed would happen when the fates
You're
cut
born.
your string?
Die.
You would die.
You were born.
Who's
You
born?
were born.
So this is where I went over it multiple times in class, where I kept
would
saying,
die.
cut, fizzle,
Born.
born. Cut, fizzle,
Born.
born.
I thought it was die.
Over and over and over again. No, dying is what happened to your grade when you guys did not pay attention.
Me.
I got it right too.
Yeah.
I went down to a
10. Even though this god was not born yet, who should Gia have prayed to? Who was the god of marriage?
Hera.
So it just came down to that.
Oh, I got that.
Hera
wrong.
slash
Oh,
Judah.
I got that
She
wrong.
was the god of
I know.
marriage. So if you wanted to fix your marriage,
I said
that's who you would
Zeus.
talk to.
I put hepatitis.
11. So this one also surprised me with how bad people did on it. Of the listed options, which
Titan.
group did the Greeks consider the tallest?
Titan.
Right.
So hang on, let's go through it. Who was the absolute tallest?
Titan.
This
No.
50-head.
Oh.
50-headed monsters, and then came the,
Cyclops.
and then came the
Titans.
Nicely done. So those are the 3 in order. Who's taller, Titans or Olympians?
Titans.
Olympian.
They're the exact same people. Which are taller, the Titans or all the gods around my room?
Titan.
All the gods around.
They're the same. So again, all 3 of these answers are the exact same. Olympians and Titans and the gods are all the same answer. So if they're all the same answer, that means you can't choose that one. Literally gives you 2 answers you can choose from. Cyclops or seriously.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's Mr. Roby, I got
Yeah, so again, Cyclops. You should have been able to look right at the paper in front of you where you drew them according to how tall they are. Right there in the directions.
They were tall.
Yeah, so again, this was my frustration with, I know you guys know the information. I ask it out loud in class. But as soon as you guys had to think, you were like, no, allergies, thinking. And like you just stopped, it hurts.
It's school.
I'm aware. 14, the 2 verbs in this sentence.
Friendly.
Zeus was very friendly and he created many
Friendly
children.
and creative.
Friendly and created.
Friendly ends in ly, makes it an adverb.
Exactly.
If only we'd had people quizzes and talked about that multiple times.
Very.
Very ends in y, making it an adverb again.
I mean,
Was
created.
There's one of them.
Was.
Oh, many. Oh, wow.
Well, I have a
Yep,
question.
many is an adjective. So again, this is our whole, we're continuing to struggle with grammar.
Clean up my
Hi, Justice.
Okay, so what happens if you got the other one wrong?
You had to get both. Yeah, if you only got one of them, you had to get both of them.
Wait, no, I'm pretty sure you get 1 point because it's 2 point. That's dumb.
The dumbest. I know. How dare I expect you guys to learn, even though I told you was as a verb
Yeah.
1,200 times this year.
No, because that was at the beginning of the year. It's new year.
No.
2023.
And 15. 2 of the 3 adjectives.
Dark and
Oh,
Hades
scary.
was
Scary.
scary,
Dark.
and his dark personality killed weak people.
It's dark and
I put
weak.
dark. I put.
What's
I
the
put dark
first
and
one?
weak.
Scary.
Dark and
Second
weak.
one,
Dark.
last one,
Weak.
weak. You guys say it like you know it, and yet half of
Dark
you got it
and
wrong again. Scary, dark,
No,
weak.
no, but
You
you
only had to
said
put
no,
two,
only
right?
put 2.
Correct.
So I
Okay.
put dark and weak.
Good.
Cause I'm
I
smart.
put weak and scary.
That would be good again.
Goofy.
So there you go. This would be all of the ones that you guys had to do.
Guys, I got a
If
20.
you messed it up and you got
I got
less
it
than a
right.
21, you are welcome to fix it to get up to a 21. By now you mean after school? You're busy right now. You can't work on it.
Can I look at that?
Yeah, by now you mean after school? Absolutely. Then you're more than welcome to. Oh, I do got that though.
Am I not allowed to learn yet? Oh. I should have put
way, so the kid I'm getting ready to take their phone, they don't see it coming.
Oh.
It's like a magic trick.
Are you just
See, I made it disappear.
Whoa.
Are you just gonna restart the video?
No, I'm gonna continue. It'll stay on there.
At 1 point?
Yeah.
Continuing on. So that covers quiz. So beginning of the week, this is my last time that I'm going to be doing big review of things. And then starting tomorrow is where we get to start like going like in the faster, speedier version and stuff like that. All right. So let's see. In the beginning, what was the very first thing to exist?
Yeah.
Split to form what two things?
Uranus and Uranus.
Nicely done. Gaia or Gaia, also known as?
Gay.
Mother Earth.
There you go.
Father
Uranus,
Sun.
Uranus known as?
Uranus.
Their first children were?
The big 5.
The
50-headed monster.
Nicely done. How many were there?
103.
What gender?
Boys.
Nicely done. Why do we throw them away?
Because they were ugly. Daddy puke.
Nicely done. Then we get to second race of kids are?
Cyclops.
How many are there?
1,000.
What gender?
Boys.
And what is it they're really good at?
Metal.
Bending metal.
Why do we throw them away?
They kept hitting Daddy.
Yeah, they're hurting daddy.
Third set of children?
Titans.
How many are there?
12.
How many boys?
6.
How many girls?
6.
Nicely done. And then we got to, they build a place to hang out with mom and dad called?
Olympians. Mount Olympia.
Why do they build it on top of a mountain?
So they can be close to mommy and closer to Daddy.
When grandmammy Gia wants grandbabies, who do the boys have to marry?
They're sisters.
There you go. And then, why does she want her husband overthrown?
Because she likes being
She wants her
friendly.
children back.
She wants her
The other
children.
Wants
one.
her children back? Who does she hire?
His son.
Cronus.
Son.
Cronus.
Oh yeah.
What weapon does he use?
Side.
Spear.
When does he do it?
At
At night.
No, at night. Whenever he jumps up and does the choppy, what happens?
A piece of him falls off and turns into a creature.
Yeah.
So that is where Aphrodite is going to come in. So this will be the story coming up where Uranus ends up being her father.
Where's
So
Aphrodite?
we're going to get to Aphrodite's one over here in
Okay.
pink. And we're going to get to her story this week where she was actually born a long time ago, but just hung out on the ocean until one day she shows up.
So she went and got them though.
So she was way back there, because they didn't know she was there to go get cigarettes in the first place. And then why is it? Does he release the kids?
No.
Why?
Because they're ugly.
Because they're ugly.
Done. So who's upset with him?
Mommy.
The mom.
And we're going to get to her story here in just a moment. And V, I saw you. Give me a second. We get to. So by the way, again, you are turning this in for a grade. So I'm just reminding you, you should have this whole part filled out. And we are now working through this part of it. And again, even if it's not going to be direct answers on quiz, it should at least help get you there. We got through the three brothers. Who was Cronus' best friend?
Prometheus.
What was his special ability?
She could see the future.
What was his twin brother's name?
Epimetheus. He was super duper dumb.
Super duper, not just super dumb, super duper dumb. And the third one?
Atlas.
And his special ability?
Super strength.
Super strength. V? Yeah, go for it. And then did we get to humans being created?
No.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Oh yes.
And
We
then,
did.
just so you are aware, V and Justice, I'll be hooking you guys up with Simpson sheets at the end because you're both. Oh yeah, you already have one. Never mind. Then Justice.
Okay, can I do it right now?
Well, not now. I'm teaching right now.
1 point.
But I'm glad to see you're excited.
Ow.
Don't you get mad at me. There. Oh. So humans. So we said we did not talk.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
So at this point, Cronus is now king of all the gods, and things go pretty well, except he has a small personality issue. Cronus has rage issues, where whenever he gets really mad, he likes to go and hit other gods. So Prometheus comes up with an idea to make a race of really tiny gods that whenever he gets mad, he can come down and just smash them. And Cronus thinks that's a genius idea. Can he?
Weren't they made out of mud?
They were.
I think we already talked about
Yeah, we
it.
talked about this.
I asked that. You guys said no.
You said that.
Straight out
I
the
said
mud.
So dirt and water. Nicely done. So we have humans, not mud and water. Mud and water just makes
Dust.
really
What?
Makes really thick
I'm
mud.
allergic to dust.
And we have those.
I am.
Then we get to what season it was.
Sunny.
So it was, you're correct, summertime. Winter had not been invented yet. Evil had not been invented yet. As of this time, it was considered a happy time for humans. We only have guys. It was summer nonstop. Evil was not invented. It was basically nonstop spring break. Except that sometimes a god would come down and smash you and your friends, and you'd get squished, but that was the only major issue. Things are going pretty well. Oh, what was Cronus' biggest fear? So here's the issue with that. He doesn't tell anyone, because he figures it's probably not a good idea to have everyone know that he's going to get overthrown. So he decides to keep it a secret, especially from Mrs. Him, his wife. So Cronus never tells Rhea about the whole prophecy about him being overthrown, which is great until one day she shows up and says, "Hon, we're going to have a baby, and we're going to have a little baby by the name of Hestia." And Cronus realizes this is not good, because this kid's going to lead to him being overthrown, and he needs to get rid of this kid. And of course, your first thought is, stab a baby. Why will that not work?
Because God.
It's a god, and again, baby on a stick. But he realizes he recently discovered a place that you throw away children you don't like. Tartarus. And he's like, I can just chuck a baby into the pit of Tartarus, because that's where you throw away ugly babies. Here's the problem. If he throws the baby into Tartarus, what may eventually happen?
He becomes powerful.
Not bad.
And he'll kill the Cronus.
Who do we know? Who else knows about Tartarus?
Zeus.
Mom. What is Mom trying to do?
Whip the baby up.
So if you throw another baby in there, what's going to happen?
He's gonna get saved.
And so, and what does Mom think of Cronus right now?
Bad boy.
So he realizes throwing the baby in there is also not a good idea. So he comes up with a new idea.
Swallows it.
And that would be, Michaela?
He eats the baby.
Now the trick is, when you're eating a baby, you can't let your wife know, because apparently they don't like it when you eat their children. I know. Women. So he has to be creative and sneaky with this one. So he comes up with a plan. The day that little baby Hestia is born, and Rhea comes in, she's like, "Hon, we have a little baby. It's Hestia." And his first thought is, I gotta eat myself that baby. And so he takes the little baby, is holding it in his arms, trying to figure out how to get the baby into his tum-tum without making it obvious. He's walking around, he's like, "I'm gonna eat this baby." And then it comes to him, and he's like, "Oh." He's like, he gives the baby a little sniff. He's like, "Ooh, it's like a new baby smell, like fresh out of the baby bun oven." He's like, "Ooh, it smells like baby powder." So makes your nose kind of dip. I just got like pepper. Baby in my throat. Whoop, and then he swallows it. Rhea freaks out. She's like, "Did the baby, you just." He was like, "Well, it was stuck in my throat. You didn't want me to die, did you? I had to swallow." She said, "My baby." And he eats the baby. He goes, "You know what? There's a good chance I'm probably not going to eat another one." Time goes by. They give birth to another baby, little baby Hera. This time, Rhea's learned. When she brings little baby Hera in, she goes, "Do not sniff this baby. No baby snorting." And he's like, "Fine, no baby snorting." He's holding the baby, and he's like, "How am I going to get this baby into my tummy?" And Rhea's doing that little watch, like tapping the foot thing, tap, 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 tap. As she's staring at him, he's holding the baby. And he's doing the baby jiggle walk. You're like, "Baby jiggle walk, baby jiggle." And then it comes to him. He's like, "Got it, baby." He's like, "I'm just rocking the baby. I'm just whoop, whoop, whoop." And he's like, "Ah!" And the baby's like, "I got it. I got whoop." Yep. Swallows the second baby. He's like, "Did you just swallow it?" He's like, "It got caught in my, I'm sorry." He does that again for the third baby. Fourth baby. By the time we get to fifth baby, he's not even trying that hard. She walks in and she's like, "Here's little baby Poseidon." He's like, "Did you say fish stick?" She's like, "Come on!" And he eats baby number 5. So now Rhea is upset. She's like, "I don't think it's an accident. You might accidentally eat one baby. Oopsie on 2 babies. By the time you get to 5 babies, it's a pattern and someone's an addict." So she decides that she's going to help solve this problem. So she goes and talks to her mom to get advice. Who's her mom?
Mother Earth.
Mother Earth. So she goes down to talk to Gia. She's like, "Hey, Mom, I'm having trouble with my husband. He was like, tell me about it. Have him killed. She's like, what? He's like, nothing. She goes, my husband keeps eating all of my babies. And Mother Earth said, I understand what it's like to have a husband who tries to get rid of your kids. Allow me to help. When this next baby is born, what I want you to do is, instead of giving the baby to him, bring the baby to me, and then I'll raise the baby for you. Michaela? Good idea. So this baby is a little baby by the name of Zeus. And Rhea goes, great idea, Mom. Wait, no, there's a problem. See, Mother Earth, when you got pregnant, it didn't show. But when I get pregnant, my tum-tum goes kablorp. And then when I give birth, it goes kablip. And my husband's going to see the kablorpy kablippy, and he's going to realize something is up. So because of that, how am I supposed to get away with this? Mother Earth goes, oh, that's a good idea. I got it. Okay, here's what we're going to do. When the baby's born, bring the baby to me like normal. She's like, okay. She goes, now here's what I want you to do. Take a rock and put a diaper on the rock and just draw a little smiley face on it. And you're going to take the rock to your husband and he'll eat the rock instead of the baby. Rhea goes, Mom, let me get this right. You want me to take a rock and put a diaper on it with a little smiley face, and you think my husband's going to eat that thinking it's a baby? Mother Earth goes, yeah. Wait, your husband's a guy, right? She goes, yeah. Mother Earth goes, it'll work. So that becomes the plan. So she gives birth to little baby Zeus, takes it down to Mother Earth. Mother Earth gives her a rock. She puts a diaper on it, puts a little smiley face, walks up to Mount Olympus. Cronus is in there watching TV. He's like, clicky, clicky, popcorn, popcorn, popcorn. Newest season of Outer Banks again. He's like, I've almost finished it. And he's sitting there eating it. And in she walks with the baby. She's like, hon, here's baby number 6. Try not to eat this one. That would be awful. He just goes, popcorn, 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 baby, popcorn. What? She's like, oh no, you ate my baby. No, and then walks out. Cronus goes, stupid woman, I ate your baby. And he thinks he got away with it scot-free. They're both happy. Cronus has eaten himself another baby. Rhea has saved her baby, little baby Zeus, who grows up down on Earth. He has no idea he has siblings or a father. Rhea and Mother Earth like, hey, we just found you out in the woods one day. You're an only child, and things go well. Until he gets a little bit older, and one day he's at home complaining, and he's like, man, I wish I had siblings. All my friends running around, and I'm an only child. Man. And Mother Earth lets it drop. Hey, you do have siblings. They're in your dad's tummy. He goes, wait a minute. I have siblings. Wait, I have a dad? Wait, he ate my family? And so it becomes this big bomb dropped on him. He finds out that not only does he have siblings and a father, but his dad ate all of them. He is irate and angry. So he decides that he's going to go free his brothers and sisters. So he goes and talks to his girlfriend at the time, a girl by the name of Metis. And he explains the fact that he now has brothers and sisters, and he has a dad, and he's going to go free them because his dad ate his siblings. He's like, I'm going to take a sword, go up to Mount Olympus, kick open the door, and go, roar, whop, and cut him in half. And when I cut him in half, he'll fall apart, and then I can free my brothers and sisters. He's like, it's genius. His girlfriend
No.
stops him there. Tomorrow we'll find out what happens when you stab your dad.